Well, hello.
Hello.
Welcome to the Naughty Nitwits podcast.
It's Tuesday.
We're plugged in, so we should be good. We just had to go through a lot to get to this point.
Michelle did. She had to go back downstairs.
Out to Renata's car.
And it's freezing outside.
It is rather cold.
It's very cold. Beautiful, but cold.
It's time for our weather forecast.
It is. Brought to you by the Naughty Nitwits.
Exactly. Sunny and cool today.
But beautiful. It was funny because I came a different way to your house today.
But there's no but needed.
No but needed.
Sunny and cool is like the perfect...
It was interesting, though. I was driving a different way to your house today, and so many of the trees still have leaves on it.
I know.
So it's gorgeous.
It is. It's very lovely.
It's beautiful.
It's our favorite kind of day.
It is, because you can still get out and enjoy the outdoors, wear a hat, wear mittens, wear a scarf.
I should have a hat on.
You should. But then cover up your beautiful curls.
Why should I?
Well, because we're knitters, and of course we wear knitwear, but you know.
Well, we were going to podcast.
Oh gosh, which day? Sunday. Well, at first we talked about maybe Saturday, but then Saturday.
Oh, no, that was your anniversary.
Yes.
So yeah, we're going to do it Sunday like we usually do.
Mm-hmm.
And so I get in the shower and I'm starting to get ready, and my hair looked so awesome.
It was a good hair day.
It was a great hair day, like the only one I've had. And then she bails on me.
I know.
And now look, this is what we've got.
It's amazing. It always looks good. Always looks good.
Oh my gosh. But you can see my awesome
nice
compass
your new
earrings.
That's right.
This is, community service because I got it at Starlight. But
yes.
So
anyway. Is that part of your map thing? Is that like...
Well, compasses are parts of maps.
That's true.
That's true. Okay, so just to totally take us out of what we should be talking about.
Okay.
I got a catalog in the mail the other day that I never look at. I rarely look through catalogs anymore because we've got online.
Right.
But I just looked through it. Well, it had this leather vintage map handbag.
Wow.
And I fell in love with it.
Of course you did.
So I went online and I looked at it, and I would buy it.
Uh-huh.
It's like $120.
Yeah.
So it's not like super expensive.
Right.
But they only show one picture of it.
Oh.
So you can't really...
You can't see inside.
You can't see inside. You can't... You have no way of gauging this bag. And so... I resisted.
Bummer. I know. I told Michelle it was so weird. Everybody knows this. But, after we talked about the maps on our last podcast, and I was overruled significantly, everyone is in love with maps.
No, I think it's, like I said, I think it's just that people don't want to sound like they're haters. So people
haters of maps?
Yeah, people that don't really like them didn't want to come on and sound like they're haters. Okay. So I think they were just more silent.
See, I don't
hate
issue. Maps. I just don't. I'm not in love with maps.
Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah.
So, but anyway, it was just funny because I get home and I'm scrolling through my Facebook, and all of a sudden this map thing comes up. This thing where you can color it in the different states and stuff. And I was like, that is so weird. Obviously they're listening to us.
That's cool. So was it like an online coloring thing?
No, I think you buy it and they send it.
Oh, okay.
So I thought of you, but I was like, wow.
I have coloring books and things to color with, and I think it's fun to color, but I never do it.
Yeah. Well, this was cool because it was a weird kind of pen that you colored with, and I think you're supposed to shade in where you've been. And,
cool.
And one of those kinds of things.
Which for me would not be,
California, Oregon. Well, you've been several
California,
states.
Oregon, Washington, Alaska, Arizona.
Yeah.
Nevada.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So you've been
that's
places.
Not very many.
Washington.
I said Washington.
You said Washington.
That was part of my list. I'm not well traveled, but maybe someday.
Yeah.
Or not, because I like it at home.
I do too. I know. Same thing.
No, I wouldn't mind traveling more.
I wouldn't either.
But anyway, so we're the Naughty Nitwits podcast. Mm-hmm. I'm Michelle.
I'm Leslie.
And somebody pointed out that they wondered where we were.
Oh, yes.
We wonder that too.
Sometimes we don't know.
We're in the attic.
Yeah. Do they mean statewide?
Yes, I do think that they meant
we're in Oregon.
Where in the world are you?
Where in the world?
So in the world, we are in Oregon.
Mm-hmm. Not Oregon.
No.
Oregon.
The Portland suburbs.
Yep.
The suburbs of Portland.
Yes.
Okay, so now...
I was just downtown Portland the other night, and it was a madhouse.
What were you down there for?
The tree was up, a meeting. But it's like...
Why would you
The tree was up in Pioneer Courthouse Square,
Sure.
and it was just so many people.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Yeah. It's getting to be that way, when you start driving around... Clackamas Town Center.
Yes.
All the roadways are already getting backed up.
It's really
because
bad.
it is. I mean,
really
it's are we in we're in December.
I went to Bath and Body Works, the other day because they had a big sale on the candles.
Oh, on the candles.
Oh my gosh. They were all, I think, $8.95 or something. Wow. So that's a really good deal.
That is a really good deal.
And it was just, I mean, it was crazy. I told my daughter, I said, okay, I'm going to go stand in line now. You go pick the candles. Just, you know what I like.
You know you can do that online.
You can.
Okay. Oh, but you want to smell
about that. Yes, I like to smell them.
That is a thing if you're buying something that smells.
Yes.
If you don't know the smell that you want.
Yes. Some stuff I could probably do that with Bath and Body Works, but luckily I found a good parking spot. We went right into the right entrance by the theater, which is right by the store. Went into the store, got our stuff, and left. But it was crazy. It made me realize just how much I love shopping online.
I know.
I was like, one click and it's coming to my house,
and you don't have to be with all those people.
Yeah, it's crazy. And then my husband and I went to the mall the other night because for anniversary, he wanted me to buy me some nice perfume because I love good perfume, and I haven't had good perfume in a while. So again, we parked like right outside of, I think, Macy's or something. Went in, smelled perfume, bought, and left immediately.
Perfect. So do you know, what did you get? I
got Burberry. It's their newest, I think it's called Her. It's their newest scent, but perfume has gone up in price. Oh my gosh. Like I told Bob, I was like, I remember back in the day, you could buy a good bottle of perfume for like $60 or $70.
Right.
Yeah, those days are gone.
Wow, that shows, because that's what I would consider. Like I wouldn't spend more than that. But that's me, because it's just not a thing that I care about.
Yeah.
I'm fine with stinking.
Yeah. You don't ever stink.
No.
But it's just, I even asked Bob, I was like, are you sure? Like, we don't have to do it. He was like, oh my gosh.
Oh, look, Leslie's phone is ringing.
Are you serious?
What do you need, Keely, honey? Your outfit looks good.
That's hilarious. How do I do it? Okay, I will call back.
Yeah, sorry, Angelique.
That's Angelique calling during the podcast.
But she didn't know.
She doesn't know.
It's not our normal time.
That's right. I know. Everyone's thrown off. We're probably going to get multiple phone calls.
But hopefully I silenced mine. Oh, you know what? I turned off notifications, but I didn't do not disturb. So hopefully we don't get disturbed.
Hopefully not.
Yeah, we'll just go with it if we do.
We might.
Not many people call me.
I know. Well, not many people call me either. So.
Baloney.
Well, I mean,
more call you than call me.
My daughter's at work and my other daughter's at school, so they shouldn't be calling me unless something's bad.
Okay, well, did you silence your phone?
No, because I'm not expecting it to happen again. I should, but then
Bob will call you.
But then I want to hear something if something comes up and I have to answer it.
Okay, true.
But then I have my watch on, which will tell me too.
Yeah. So I was wearing that stupid Apple Watch. No, it's fine. I just keep forgetting to charge it every day.
Oh.
And you have to do it every day.
Not necessarily. Depends.
Mine does.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But anyway.
So what happened? Why do you call it stupid? You just don't like it?
No, it's okay. It's just, if I don't have my glasses on, I have no idea what it's saying to me. And I don't really know how to navigate it.
Yeah.
And we tried doing the walkie-talkie thing. Did you ever hear me that day?
I could tell you were trying, but I don't know what happened. But there's times that Bob and I will walkie-talkie each other, and like, I don't know if it gets pushed down by my shirt or whatever, and so then it won't go through, and he'll end up texting me, and he'll be like, I was trying to walkie-talkie, and I'm like, yeah, I could tell you were trying, but it wasn't coming. So I don't think it's necessarily your Apple Watch or my, I think it's just...
I figured it was user error on my end.
I think it's just a finicky app, probably maybe.
So.
I don't know. It couldn't be us.
No.
Never.
Mm-mm.
We're pretty
technically inclined.
Savvy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Technically inclined.
Yes, there you go. That's a good word. I don't know.
Technically, it's not.
We're so professional.
I know. We better get back on track with this whole knitting podcast thing. Let's do that. Although I do have lots of unrelated knitting.
Nice.
Unknitting related things.
Oh, nice.
Well, these.
Yes. They're very cool, though.
They are.
Should we show them off now?
Let's just get them. Let's just do it because they're pretty.
Who cares? It's Tuesday.
Let's start out with some pretty
stuff. We're going to throw people off.
We totally are.
That's okay.
So a fellow that my husband works with, we went over there for dinner one night, and I got to meet his wife, Andrea. And then Andrea showed me her craft room, which is exactly what you should do if I come to your house. She is into making these beautiful... Okay. This is why I haven't talked about them before, because I wanted to have them in hand.
Yes.
Spiders. And normally you're thinking, no, I kill spiders.
Yeah, I hate
or
spiders.
at least I get them outside.
Yeah, exactly.
These are beautiful.
They're beautiful. Crystals, right?
Yeah.
I mean beads and crystals. I don't know.
So we're going to show you guys some. And she did make a coupon code for us.
Nice.
It was KKW10.
Okay.
I'm like 90% sure.
Okay.
But
I'll put it up.
Yeah, we'll put it up and make sure that we have it right. But anyway, she has an Etsy shop. It's called Pop the Top.
Yes.
And everything comes in these cute tins.
Totally
that
cute.
you pop the top off.
Yeah.
See how she did
Makes
that?
sense. Very smart. Very
And
smart.
then, okay, so this is just one to show. This is, they're for your tree or whatever you want.
Yeah. Which so many of us knitters have our trees up year round that we hang stuff on. At least I do.
True.
I have one in my dining room.
Okay. So, I don't know that showing it is going to do
I know,
a
Michelle
whole lot
sent
of
me
justice.
pictures, and they were pretty, but it's
Yeah.
like until you see them in person, you're just like, oh my gosh, they're beautiful.
They are. And then the tin has this, you can't see it at all, but it's like this spider webby kind of thing.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, it looks like a mesh or something of some
Yeah.
sort that looks like a spider web.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then this cute little scroll that has a story on it about the spider.
Yeah, the tradition.
The
The spider.
Yeah. And so there's one that's been around, you know, it's not like she invented the spider thing.
Right.
She's just made them really pretty.
Yes.
But her husband wrote whatever this story is, his own version of it, because they were having issues, she said, like getting copyright.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Whatever. So.
Yeah. Interesting.
So we're just going to show some of these.
Yes.
So you can, oh, I love this. Oh, this is the one I got for Nick and Kim.
Oh, beautiful.
So I don't have it on the, I want to show
So
but
pretty.
not deal with the
I
hanger.
know. So they all come with hangers.
They all come with hangers.
So pretty.
It's like it's alive.
Oh my gosh.
They're so lifelike.
Don't
They
throw
move
it.
in your hands. Don't step on
Yeah,
it like
don't
you
step
normally
on
would.
it.
I don't know. Can you guys see that?
So
Well, you
pretty.
can go to her Etsy shop
Yeah.
and check them out because she's got lots of pictures, and her husband takes really nice pictures.
Beautiful.
Okay, so that's Nick and Kim's.
The tea's very good, by the way.
Oh, good. What was it called?
Good. It's David's tea.
David's
It's
tea.
mocha something.
It's Fireside.
Fireside
Mocha.
It's very good.
Look at that one.
That's gorgeous.
This one has.
So pretty.
I know if I.
And those are rocks, right? Or what?
Yeah,
I mean, like.
I don't know.
Somebody knows what kind they are.
Isn't that pretty?
They're so pretty.
And they're, you know, if they get kind of funky, you can change their legs.
Because they're wire, right?
Yeah. You should have some of these to be opening.
Okay, yes. I'm just admiring yours.
Yeah, exactly.
Is this yours that you...
I don't remember.
Okay. Oh, this is Michelle's.
Oh.
It's gorgeous.
It is gorgeous. Because I got to pick it out.
Yes. Look at that. Oh, it's pink.
It's pink and clear, white and silver.
Sparkly, like we
Holding
love.
a key. I love keys.
Yes.
Like I love maps and
Yes,
I
you
love
do.
bats and I love...
It says made with love, the little charm hanging from it. But they're just gorgeous. Oh, it doesn't even do it justice on here. It's like yarn. You know, yarn that's sparkly. You just can't.
Right.
You can't tell until you actually.
There's just such unique items.
That one's a beautiful Christmassy one, I think. The green and the red. And
I don't know if it's better to show them like that or like...
oh boy, this one's amazing. This is the octopus.
That's the octopus. Isn't that awesome?
Oh my gosh.
I was so tempted to buy an octopus.
Okay, so here's the octopus.
It is hard to see on us.
I know. It is gorgeous.
It's so pretty.
Oh my goodness. Beautiful. The detail is just so pretty.
Okay, I'll save that one. 'Cause
that's yours that I
That's
showed.
mine,
I'll show
okay.
mine next.
yeah, then did we show them all?
So
That was
there's
fast.
that one. Okay, here's mine.
Oh, no, I haven't.
As soon as I saw this one, I was like, oh, this is totally me.
It is. It's beautiful.
It's gorgeous. It's so pretty. I just love pink and gold. It's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful.
And then there's this guy.
Oh yeah, that's gorgeous too. Yeah. They're all beautiful.
It seems like you were showing them better than I'm doing.
I don't know. I
feel
think you are.
Really?
Yeah. It's
Really? You
just
see it?
It's just hard to show them because they just don't show as beautifully
They
as
really
they are in
don't.
person because they're so just shiny and sparkly.
Yeah, because you would think, why would I want a spider?
I know,
But they're a
it's
thing. They're
so
like, they
well,
have...
maybe once you know the story.
Once you know the story.
Then you have to have a spider.
And I thought about opening the story and reading it, but I think that that's not my place to do.
That's right. You have to get a spider.
Yeah, you want to know the story. You
Yeah,
gotta...
that's the octopus.
Okay, that's the octopus. So maybe...
Yeah.
And then that one, I don't know if I'm going to show that one.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, no, never
we
mind.
can't. We got one for a certain someone
Yeah.
who likes to send us gifts.
I wonder who that is.
I wonder who it is.
Okay, so then this little guy, I just thought was super adorable.
Super cute. Like a little baby spider.
I love
So
it.
Cute. So cute. Oh.
It's really Adorable.
Yes.
So, whoa, again.
Oh, yeah. See, they're just
my
lifelike.
ninja-like reflexes.
Well, they're like real. Yeah.
This one's going to be a giveaway.
Yes.
These other ones are going back to Andrea, except for the ones that she gave us, but she wanted us to be able to show them kind of a good variety.
Yes.
And so she's local to us.
Yeah.
Anyway,
That's
so
sweet of her. Thank you so much,
yeah,
Andrea.
we will open
Gorgeous.
up. We will open up a thread in our Ravelry group.
Yep.
And you guys will visit her shop.
Yeah.
And yeah.
So what animal? So she has octopus and spider, right?
And she's working on dragonflies.
Oh, interesting.
And her mind is always going. You know, she's like, if she were a knitter, she'd be totally with us on this whole obsession thing because this is her.
Yeah, obsession.
Yeah, but she's just crafty.
Obsession.
She's got the crafty
mind.
So they're just.
That's awesome.
Never would have thought in a million years if you told me, "Oh, would you like a pretty beaded spider?"
Yeah.
I'm like, no, thanks. But now I'm like, when I was looking at her house, looking at all of them that she had, it was so hard to pick.
Yeah.
Because there were so many really cool ones.
So pretty.
So
pretty.
Yep. Okay.
That's awesome.
So that's our spider story.
Yes. So we'll open up a thread and check out her shop.
Should we go with another giveaway just because that seems to be what we're doing right now?
Sure, why not?
Because Lacey sent us.
Aww,
I know.
She's so sweet.
She is very sweet. And
so giving.
Here, you can hold. Isn't that? I love that.
I love it. Oh, I love the mugs. I saw this on her.
Oh, did you?
On her Instagram the other day, and I was like, so cute.
So it's a bag.
So cute.
Be a good hat,
coffee
bag,
mugs, or socks,
or even a cowl.
A cowl, yeah. It's so cute. What is the inside fabric?
Oh, I mean, we could
open it though. It's so pretty.
Yeah, it is really pretty. And then these birds are just adorable.
Those are precious. Those are really sweet. So sweet.
So these will be each a giveaway.
Awesome.
And we'll open a thread. I think we'll just choose.
Beautiful.
We'll just do one thread, and we'll choose two winners.
Choose two winners. Awesome.
And then she sent these for us.
Aww.
So that she was very specific about it, so that we weren't confused.
So these are different sizes, just so you guys know.
Yes, they are.
So they're slightly smaller. But you could definitely fit a sock in here still, I think, or probably a hat too. I mean, I think, but they're beautiful.
They're really, really.
Oh my goodness, she does such a great job. It's just perfect. They're like perfect. Oh lordy.
The spiders are
trying to come out of their little tins.
Okay.
Oh, so pretty.
So thank you, Lacey.
That was so sweet of you, Lacey. Her stuff is amazing.
And we're just going to work backwards today. And we're going to talk about
not?
other things. Like our last giveaways, the Hobium yarn, that big sweaters quantity. Okay, I could be mistaken, but I don't think anyone's contacted me. Yeah. And I've gone back through my messages, and so whoever won last episode's giveaways.
Was it last or 2 times ago?
I think it was just last.
Really?
I think.
See, I almost want to say it was like 2 times ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, we're not sure.
It's been a while. It's been quite a while.
Well, we'll look into that, but regardless, by next podcast, if we haven't heard, then we'll pick someone else. Yeah. And if it's my fault, well, sorry. I mean, I do get confused.
We do. And we make mistakes sometimes,
Let's just call it confused.
Confused. Not a mistake.
Let's not use such hateful language as mistakes. And what was the other one? Oh, was it this one?
Well, this one.
No, this is this time.
That's this time, and we have a winner.
This one. Remember this? There was this one.
Such a cute bag. Yes.
And with the yarn and stuff.
Yes.
And then
the minis.
So
bigger than
going
minis.
on?
What is going on?
What's going on? Have I been contacted and I've totally spaced it off? Feel free to call me out.
Yeah.
I don't. Usually, I'm kind of
You're on top of it. You are. You're usually really good at that.
So
you're always really good at that. So I think it can't be you.
It can't be me.
Can't be you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so this time we have this and the patterns.
Yes.
We're just gonna go for it.
Let's just do it.
Just then we can get it out of the way.
But then people will stop watching. So
I know.
Like, oh,
but you know what? If they don't want to see all our other pretty stuff,
that's true. That's their loss, I guess.
And look, it doesn't do any good anyway because our winners don't contact us.
That's right. So who cares? Nobody's watching anyway. Obviously, no one's watching.
So the Marauders map.
Yes. Are you sure you can part with that?
Yeah, because I have the other one too.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to make sure because I know you're
I
so in love with maps.
And this is what started the whole map
I know. Yeah. The movement.
And it has the Hobium yarns in
sock
it.
yarn.
Yep. And then this.
Yes.
Oh, with the fornicating bunnies, I think.
Oh, yes.
Is that...
Yes.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Still doing it.
Yep.
They're right.
You almost
do it all the
feel
time.
like you shouldn't unzip it, because you're like looking at something you're not supposed to look at.
I kind of feel like a pervert.
I know.
Is that voyeurism? Or it's probably even worse than that. So, Yarn Taxi Driver, Jan, you are the winner, which is perfect because if you really drive a taxi, you need a map.
I'm sure this will be very helpful for you.
Exactly.
You go on an adventure.
You would definitely go on an adventure. And I know you're going to contact me.
Of course.
You just will.
Of course. Yes.
And then do you want to go over the pattern ones?
Sure. So the sweater pattern, which we were given to by...
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I didn't write that down. Davitska.
Yes, but what's her first name? It's like at the tip of my tongue.
Is it Vicky?
Vicky?
Yeah, it's Vitsta.
Okay.
You know why we get
That's
confused?
Right.
Because
Why?
both of them are Vicky's.
There you go.
So we were
That's
afraid
very
we might
confusing.
be... Yeah.
So the sweater pattern is called Penny Pearls that she gave us to give away to you guys. The winner is T. Simple Kelly, Lynn. So congratulations, Lynn. So let Michelle know you won and we'll get you that pattern. Get it sent to you.
That's right.
And the Wilmot hat by our friend Victoria Crum, which I just finished knitting.
And oh
It's
my gosh, it's so beautiful.
So cute. The winner of that was Zoo Kyla, which is Carolyn. I'm not sure how you pronounce it.
Carol. I'd say Carolyn, but I don't know. So
congratulations.
Yeah,
so let us know that you saw this and that you
accept
the prize,
the honor.
Yeah,
really,
exactly.
It's not just that you get something;
That's right.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't either.
Yeah.
I thought that might go somewhere. It did.
It should have been.
It kind of fell flat.
Yeah.
Sometimes that happens.
I feel like I have a frog in my throat. I've been getting over being sick.
You have.
I feel like I've had it for like 3 weeks. Keeps changing, like morphing into like different symptoms. It's weird.
That's your average cold this time of year. Because same here. I was back to back with a couple. First one was the whole sore throat and stuff. Yes. The next one was the cough.
Yep.
But fortunately, I didn't get it.
And the sinus is draining. I've had that. So at night you're laying there, and all of a sudden your sinuses are just draining. It's so gross. It's all gross. But yeah.
How have your... Well, never mind.
What?
Well, we were talking about bodily fluids here. I thought we'd just go down the list, but then I decided, no, we don't have to.
Yeah, please don't. I don't know where you'd go with that.
I do.
It scares me.
We took Rebecca down to Oregon State University yesterday, which is in Corvallis. It's a little over an hour south of here. And because we had a college tour, and I was trying so hard to be on my best behavior so as to not embarrass her.
Yes. So you just didn't talk the whole time.
That's exactly right. I'd start and then I'd be like, oh.
Bite my tongue.
I'm not
going to say anything. Yeah.
So I made it through. I think Michael thought I was upset or didn't feel good or something.
What's wrong?
Or he was just giving me positive reinforcement for being quiet because he was being really nice.
Nice.
Maybe there's something to that.
That's right.
If I'm quiet and not obnoxious, people are nicer to me.
Wow. Such a strange concept.
It's overrated.
You can't be quiet for too long.
No.
I mean, that must have been really hard.
It was exhausting.
So much work.
I rode home in the back seat. Mostly because Rebecca's so much taller than me. So, but anyway, as we were coming home, and about the time we got onto 205 from I-5, so we weren't far from home, my engine light came on. And
it's not a good sign.
It's not a good sign, but usually it's
nothing.
Yeah. I mean, this time it was something though. So by the time we get off the freeway at 99, Michael was driving, and obviously because I was in the back seat.
Right. Being quiet.
Your power steering. You lost power steering.
Oh, gee.
I'm like, that's weird.
Yeah.
Why does that happen?
That's something.
And so we get home, and he pops the hood. He was going to put the battery charger on it, Well, it looked like little Bunny Foo-Foo had gotten blown up in the engine compartment of my car.
Are you serious?
There's like fluff everywhere. So some belt blew up.
Oh, a belt. I thought it was an animal. I was like a cat or something.
Oh my God.
Okay, belts. Who
Okay,
cares?
I might have oversold that one. The whole little buddy foo-foo.
And fluff. I was like, oh Lord.
I know, but I mean,
dead animal.
I was surprised to see the fluff. I didn't know that belts in cars had
smell.
fluff.
You didn't smell it?
Once we opened the...
Okay, it's usually belts.
No, if
stink.
we'd gone much further, the engine could have blown.
Oh, totally.
So
yeah.
we're very fortunate. But so then he's like pulling on it or something, and it hits some other hose, and then fluid starts gushing out, and it starts steaming, and I'm just like, oh, my car is no more.
You never pull on things because then fluid comes out, you know.
Ew, you're so right.
Doesn't he know that?
Well, yeah, but I just don't think about it. I mean, okay, so that's funny that you say that because I don't remember. Oh, was it? Yep, it was when we were at Starlight the other day. Allison said,
Oh,
I don't know if I can. And I was so good that day, I didn't say anything bad about it, but she said,
oh boy.
I might have to come back to this because now you guys are going to be expecting it to be something really funny. And it was funny, but it wasn't that funny. She said the squeeze is worth the juice.
Oh.
I've never heard that. But
What was she pertaining to?
learning that cast on for the hat.
Okay. That still doesn't make sense to me. The squeeze is...
Like the work of whatever is worth the...
Okay. But there's no juice. You don't squeeze anything.
If
it
you
just still doesn't make sense.
Yes, it does. If you're making like hand squeezed juice, okay,
yes,
it's more work to squeeze your own oranges,
whatever.
But it's worth it
yes.
when you get the juice.
Right.
Okay, that's the premise of the saying.
Okay.
I'm not into squeezing fruit because
you can just go buy the thing
I don't
at the
like
store.
getting my hands sticky.
Gosh.
For any reason.
Wow.
I really just don't.
Oh my goodness. Just bonk your head.
Oh no, I had this like, I don't know. I just think we're in trouble. This is going to be one of those episodes that we're like, okay, we can't cut this out because nothing else will have context after this point. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Forgive us.
We know not what we do.
Exactly. Oh,
wow.
Okay. So now we look like we just got up. And I'm suddenly really warm. Okay.
I sound like I'm wheezing when I'm laughing.
What a pair we are.
Oh my gosh.
All right, getting back on track. For those people that are not entertained by adolescent activity.
We are very adolescent. Yes. It's from her being quiet for too long yesterday. It's just all coming out now.
I think that
she can't be quiet for that long.
You're right.
You're rebelling.
Like, exploded. Kind of like Bunny Foo-Foo in the engine.
So glad it wasn't an animal.
I am too.
Because I was like, wow, you're really happy. I mean, you're not like even sad.
I know, I'd be sad. And it would be
sad.
bloody and gutsy.
Oh.
And this was just floof.
And Michael probably wouldn't be pulling it out then.
I don't know. But anyway, so now my car doesn't work.
So you're really stuck at home.
Yeah. I've got the best excuse ever. I know, because I can walk to the store if I need to. Michael said, you can take me to work today and use my truck.
Oh.
I'm good with being stuck at home. It's okay.
I love it. Like when it snows and I'm stuck at home, I'm like, I'm totally cool with that.
Me
Just
too.
leave me home.
I'll get over it, but
totally.
And my car, you guys, is 10 years old.
Oh my goodness.
So
it's pretty much an antique.
I'm one of those people. I had my Suburban for 10 years.
Yeah, so there you go.
Bought
Time's
it new,
up.
drove it 10 years, and so now that's where we're at with this car.
Yeah.
But the thing is we're kind of trying to hold off on doing anything because when we move,
yes, the big move to the country.
Michael wants me to get like a 4Runner or something because of the roads and stuff.
And she'll have to leave at that point
to
come visit me.
Oh, absolutely.
She'll need a rig to get out of there.
I will. Even just the driveway up to the place until we get it paved.
Oh, right.
A low BMW is not the best thing to be plowing up the... I mean, it's 10 years old now and not running, so who cares? Take it out on the gravel.
That's right.
What difference does
Joyriding.
it make? We're not as excited, though, because she wants to fix it.
Oh, does she? Well, there you go.
Yeah,
Give her something to do. I know. Speaking of low clearance, I was driving my daughter to school this morning out in the country, and oh my goodness, like my car must have the lowest clearance ever because little branches on the road. My car just like you hear it.
Oh,
it's
no,
bad.
That's not good.
So I was like, oh my gosh, like you don't realize how low your car is until
True.
you run over a branch or a twig. It seems like a twig, and it's
that's not
bad.
That's not normal.
No.
All right. Well, let's talk about our colorwork hats.
Oh my gosh.
So I finished the babies.
Yes.
And
so cute.
Oh, it was. We went over there on Black Friday, which is not a thing to us, but yes, it was so cute.
She's
she's adorable,
oh
and
gosh.
the hat only emphasized
totally her already natural beauty.
Her such cuteness. But
she's adorable.
Then I had to
Be a
do
twin.
one for me.
Yes, of course.
Because that's what started all this, was my love for Rudolph.
Totally.
If we'll remember correctly.
Yes.
So I started, and I'm almost done with my reindeer hat.
Your colorwork looks so good.
Okay, because I've gotten burned with colorwork a few times.
Yeah.
So and look at these awesome stitch markers. They're Christmas lights.
Oh, how cute.
And I'll pull actually it's right here. They are from, oh, that's not a shop name. Melissa Sibley is who the package is. And I also want to point out, she sent a chocolate caramel.
Ooh,
now, if you're going to send me candy, oops.
Oh, boy.
Not a bad choice.
Yeah, chocolate caramel is good.
Anyway, I was going to turn it inside out. I have done, remember those socks that I did?
Right.
When, I don't want to,
I know.
why is this so hard for me?
Everything's difficult today.
That's what she said. Michael from the office.
We're just teenage boys, yes. We're just...
Okay, so this is the inside of my hat.
Looks lovely.
Well, I don't know about that, but it's definitely very stretchy.
Okay, so what's your secret?
So my secret is basically 3 is the most stitches I'll carry afloat.
Okay.
Usually I'm picking it up like every couple stitches.
Okay.
Because that's just giving more, that's every time you wrap that yarn around your needle,
right,
you're getting more yarn.
Yeah.
And then also as you're knitting, I really make sure and
okay. So complicated.
I kind of make sure that I'm doing this.
Oh, it's kind of stretching it
just to make sure that it's that it's got the give. And this would be not a great knitting job if it weren't 2 strands there, because it's because I am constantly loosening it.
Yep.
But otherwise, hat won't go on head.
Yeah, exactly. No, that's awesome. I need to work.
Let's see the inside of yours and the outside because it's gorgeous.
I never weaved in ends.
It's
okay.
So
this is the Wilmot.
I love it. I love those colors that you used.
I do too. So this is it. But you can just tell, like looking at it, there's my end, one of my ends, that, it kind of bows out here.
It's a little puckered.
Now when you have it on, it looks fine.
So pretty.
It's fine. I still haven't put a pom-pom on it.
It looks so good.
But so it's not so tight to where, I feel it.
Yeah.
It's not that, but I just feel like it doesn't look the best.
No, it's awesome.
So I need to get better at color work. But this is Dear Sweet's yarn, Black Sheep Yarn Co. The black is an older yarn of hers. I don't think she has it. It's been from ages ago. And then this is her, is it Girly Weekend?
Oh, is that the Girly Weekend?
On DK.
Still waiting for that.
I know, it's
Miss
beautiful.
Angelique.
It's I think she has it in fingering weight too.
She has it in fingering and sparkling.
I'll leave it on. So anyway.
Yeah, it's really, I love it.
But I'm thinking about doing a pom-pom because her amazing daughter has a pom-pom on it, so why not? But it's nice because the pattern gives you 2, you can do it whatever way you want, it doesn't matter. But she showed a picture of a darker main color and then so that's what made me decide, because I kept going back and forth. I was like, should I do this as the main color? This is the main color? Well, I have enough left that I could make another one and have this be the main.
Cool.
And then this be the contrasting. So I might do another one. It was a fun hat and very quick. So it's great for gift giving or whatever, but it's a beautiful pattern. I love it. And I love her opening when she talks about she's not a skier, but she still likes to go to the mountain and play in the cold and and I'm the same way. I don't ski at all, but I love going up to the mountain and just sipping hot cocoa and playing in the snow. But I don't ski. I don't do any of that kind of stuff. But sitting by a fireplace and It's cute.
Those are all valid things to do.
Totally. It's fun to play in the snow. So anyway, thank you, Victoria, for a beautiful pattern. And I just need to get better at my color work. And it's funny because I took out a sweater the other day that I had knit. I don't know if it was a year or two ago. And looking at my color work now on that, it's so tight.
Oh.
And I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to get better at color work. And I would love to do some mittens, but I don't want to do mittens until I know that I'm good at color work. Yeah. You know?
The hat that I did for Michael that's up there.
Oh, yeah,
The deer's getting it on.
Deer. Yep.
That one, my color work was too tight.
Really?
I couldn't really wear it.
See, I'm thinking next time I do color work, I think I'm going to hold both strands on one finger and try it that way. Because I am definitely tighter knitting with my right hand than with my left.
You know, then I think you're right. I must have used to done it like you.
Yeah.
Because it started when I was trying it. It kind of sparked a memory in my mind. Mm-hmm. And I used to be a tighter knitter.
Yeah.
And so I think, you know, I'm definitely
looser with the right hand.
Or with the left hand. Yeah.
And see, I am too. And so I think holding it with both, that's probably why.
Oh, yeah.
And I think if I remember right, the black was in my left, which is looser. And then the color work was in my right. So it makes sense. So I think I'm going to try that and see if that makes a difference.
The more I look at it, I just love that. I think your choice really of colors is awesome.
I was hoping. I was worried.
Love this dark color.
Yeah, I love it too. It's kind of like a grayish blackish.
It is. It's a great gray black.
Yeah, and but they're both sparkle. So. Gotta love the sparkle. But I'm debating on the pom-pom because I'm like, I kind of like the slouch. I don't know if it necessarily, I don't know.
I don't know that I'd add one, but you know what? We got some pom-poms.
Yes, we did.
So I'll hold one up there.
Which is so sweet.
We'll get to this in a sec. But let's just see if, like, oh, that'd be pretty cute too, though.
That would be.
I mean,
I just don't like how pom-poms are so floppy. Yeah. You know, so I don't know if this hat, if I need to put a pom-pom on more of a non-slouchy hat.
True.
If that would work better.
It might.
So I don't know.
Because I love how that slouches.
I do too.
I mean, you guys can't really see the back, but it's really cute.
I do too. And it's definitely warm. It definitely is over over my ears. So that's nice for going on walks and stuff, which I don't do. If I did.
You've got the hat.
I did.
I've got the hat.
Yeah, that's right. I got to get out there and walk.
So I guess we'll talk about these real quick.
Yeah.
This was Marissa, right? That was the name.
She sent a sweet, sweet card.
Oh, it's so cute.
It's adorable with owls knitting. Isn't that adorable?
But the name of her shop is a little bit confusing to me.
Yes, Marissa.
FFA
Bunnits.
Bucknits.
Be careful with that one. It stands for Fabulous Faux Fur Pom-Poms and Hand-Dyed Yarn. Oh, so she does hand-dyed yarn, too.
Oh, cool.
So FFFA Bunnits, because I mean...
Bunnits.
FF Fab Units?
Oh, maybe. Here we go again.
Oh, my gosh. Sorry, people.
She sent us some pom-poms.
Very sweet of you, Marissa. Thank you so much. And her card was super, super sweet. She watches us late at night, which is probably the wisest thing to do.
Exactly.
After her 3-year-old's in bed. That's good.
Yeah, definitely. Don't want to watch when the kids are up.
That's right.
Don't want to have to explain that one. I was hoping we didn't have to talk about that till you were like 12. But
thanks to the naughty nitwits.
Yeah.
So she sent us some beautiful pom-poms.
Yeah, and we're gonna each pick one.
Yep.
And then we'll do
a
giveaway for the other two.
Yeah.
Because that's only fair.
Totally. Even though we really want them.
They're just so cute.
They are, and they're fluffy and soft.
I'm the only one in this house that likes pom-poms.
Seriously?
Do your kids
pom-poms
like
are so in right now. I don't know. My girls lately haven't been wearing hats, and they should. They have the hair for it. They should totally wear hats, but they don't. So I don't know if they're anti-pom-pom or pro-pom-pom.
Yeah.
Did you show them well, though? You
no.
Didn't show them well.
Well, there you go.
Okay.
You got to do something.
I know. They're so fluffy.
They are.
And they're beautiful colors. I love this how it has kind of like black tips on the top.
Yeah.
It's really pretty.
I like how you did that.
Did you?
Oh, it really does fluff it up,
fluff it up. She talks about it on the back of her card how to fluff up. I think that one's very cool. I like that one a lot. Okay. There you go.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that cool? Maybe if we did that with our hair.
That's exactly what happens. I can attest to that. Yeah, these are great.
They're beautiful. So thank you, Marissa.
Thanks, Marissa.
Super kind. And
the card's really cute. There's owls knitting.
I already showed that.
Oh, you did? Well,
in case you missed it.
I did miss it, but
she doesn't pay attention to anything I do.
I was digging or something. I don't know what I was doing.
She was trying to be quiet.
residual post-traumatic stress from yesterday.
Oh my gosh, so many nice things sent our way.
I know.
So
you want to show
nice.
the llama?
Yes.
Because I didn't bring mine up.
So David, sorry I haven't thanked you for it yet, but I knew I got it, but I wanted to show it first before
you had it in your hands.
I had it, but it was so pretty. And I have to say, when Carrie got it, I watched her podcast, and I secretly was like, oh, I want one
I must have missed an episode because when you said that,
yeah,
I was like, I didn't see that. So I watched her latest one, and there was nothing there.
It was the last one.
I think I must have missed that. So
somehow. David Dog Dare, which he hasn't podcasted in a while, and I miss his face.
Yes,
so he needs to you need to podcast.
Yeah,
David.
Get settled in and get back.
He should be settled in.
I know. I definitely think so.
But I think that is gorgeous. It is so pretty.
Sorry, I'm gonna get busted.
Are you eating?
It's gum. Oh. It's Tic Tac gum. Have you tried that?
Oh my goodness.
Sorry, not to take away from
don't take away from this. Oh, it's from Anthropology. It's so beautiful.
Yeah,
so thank you, David. I just love it. I love it, love it, love it. It's beautiful.
I keep mine down by where I normally sit, and I keep my row counter ring in it because this is my third one now.
Oh my gosh, are you serious? Wow.
So the first one was kind of big.
Yes.
So I sized down.
Yeah.
Then I couldn't find it.
Oh gee.
I was like, oh, for the love of God, I'm just gonna buy, because I was searching everywhere.
Oh man.
So I bought another one, and like the day after it came, I found the other one.
So of course.
But so I have 3. I only know where this one is right now.
That is hilarious.
Because I try to keep it in the project bag of whatever I'm using it on. But if it's not there, I try to keep it in my llama.
Yes, the llama's beautiful. So thank you so much. It was very, very sweet. Michelle and I have a little something coming your way, mister. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was so kind. Can I show this really quick too?
Please do.
Okay. So this is the
I love
Airika
that.
cowl. I was sent this by Carrie.
I need to write that down because I really like that.
Oh, she made it for me. And I have wanted to make this for myself for a long time.
Really?
Yes. And I just never have. And so when she sent this to me, I was so excited because I absolutely love it.
I do
This
too.
is by Shannon Cook. The card dropped on the floor.
Oh,
it's down there.
But I'm going to write that down too.
The Airika cowl. So it's Arika.
Oh, wait. What?
Airika cowl.
How did you spell it?
It's Arika. So it's different than what you think.
Air.
Okay, I'm going to try to get this.
Okay, I'm glad you told me that.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so yeah, it's by Jane Richmond, not Shannon Cook. Jane Richmond, and she knit it with 2 strands of her colorway Whisper, which is 100% superwash merino. And so it's like this pale pink, and I just love it, and creamy.
This is the light color that I'm using in my shisui.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
But you don't see that. You don't see it like this because it's mixed in with the cinder.
It's amazing.
I know. I love it. It looks super. What?
Oh no, it's fuzz. Never mind.
We
have ants in our kitchen again right now, so I was like, is that an ant? But it wasn't.
I thought maybe I had an ants up
here.
You
don't. But anyway, I would have worn it today, but I was wearing this because it kind of matched my tights better. But I have been wearing it. And my hat. But I've been wearing this a lot because I love how it stays on. You don't have to worry about messing with it or trying to get it to stay on. And it totally keeps your neck warm.
It has fringe.
And it has fringe, which is perfect. So thank you so much, Carrie. I was so excited. I mean, when I opened this, I knew immediately what it was. And I was like, yeah, because I've wanted to knit this for a long time. So
I was wondering, because when I saw that on her podcast, I was like, well, why haven't I seen that yet?
I know.
I guess you were.
She couldn't show it.
No, from you.
Oh, from me, yes.
Yeah.
I had it. I've had it in my house, and I've been wearing it. I love it. It's beautiful. So sweet. Hand knit gifts really are the best.
They are nice.
Or handmade, made with people's hands are the best. They're so thoughtful and kind.
Okay, you got you go ahead. Just spill your soul, sister. You've had issues.
So this has been the last 2 weeks of ripping out everything. So I ripped up my Brunswick by Murray Green. Love the pattern, but I really do think that I'm going to knit with mohair. So that got ripped out. My Ato by Melody Hoffman with the yarn from Iceland. The Iceland.
Oh yeah.
Whatever that's called.
Whatever that was.
That has not been ripped out, but it has not been worked on at all. So it's at home.
Is it headed for the? You think? Or is it
no,
survive?
I think I'm going to do it.
Okay, cool.
I'm going to do it because I love the finished project. On the Sea Train cowl by Espostrico. Love the cowl, but ripped it out. That was knit with the Woolfolk Far in the Barocco Andean Mist. Held double. The Chalk Stone by Isabel Kramer. Love it. The yarn was by Hobium. The Lamia, the just wool, the recycled wool. I just don't think that wool was right for the sweater.
But we did learn what recycled wool meant. Yes, so that was very interesting.
That's true. So I feel like, what is it? I mean, how do you explain it? It's like the leftovers of the remnants of yarn. Like that. So it's not like it's been ripped out of other sweaters. It's just the remnants of like...
of whatever they have. It's kind of like hamburger.
Okay. All right. That you use the next day or something?
Let's not talk about that. Well, what I meant was like, it's one of those things where they kind of take everything that's left and mush it together and make it its own thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
My mom used to call that goulash.
Okay, goulash
She would
works.
take like leftovers from like 2 nights of dinner and she'd just like mix it all together. It always tasted great, so I don't know. But anyway, I still love the pattern. I'm envisioning in my head like a softer, drapier yarn mixed with mohair.
Okay.
So that's off the needles. It felt good to do it though, because I was like, if I'm not excited, then forget it.
No,
and
I agree.
Right now I'm not really excited about anything. Okay, and so then my turtle dove. You remember my turtle dove? A beautiful turtle dove by Espostrico with the Woolfolk Luft.
Yeah. That one. Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay.
So Michelle and I went to Starlight.
Yes, we did.
to hang out and knit. I had a couple days off. Ev went on a trip with his dad to New Mexico, so I had a couple days off. And so Michelle and I decided to we got coffee and scones. It was good.
The scones weren't as good as they looked.
I know. I agree with you. Okay. Your berry one was much better.
Yeah. So we basically shared the berry one and didn't really eat the pumpkin one.
Yeah. So then we went to Starlight, and I needed to get more Woolfolk Luft for my turtle dove, which I'm in love with that sweater, and I'm in love with the yarn. And the more I was looking at it, I showed Michelle, I was like, can you tell the color difference between these different skeins? And she was like, oh yeah, it's pretty drastic. I mean, it was like a huge difference. So I was like, crap.
But it had only been like, you'd gotten away with it for a few of them.
Yeah, without having to.
And then there was just this one that was...
Yeah. So I was not, what's it called? I was not...
Oh my gosh.
I know, I'm like having a brain fart.
That thing where you...
Alternating
skeins.
Thank you. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
The hat's cutting off circulation.
Alternating. That's a big word.
Yes, it is a big word. So I was not alternating skeins, so it's my own stupid fault. But I've never alternated skeins, especially, if it's Quince & Co. or whatever. So, my own stupid fault. But so I get there, and I'm going to buy more yarn, because I needed more. And the more we were looking at the skeins I was going to be buying, we were like, oh my gosh, they're lighter. They're lighter too than your original ones. So I was asking the ladies at the knit shop what I should do, and they were like, well, you really need to start alternating. And I said, well, or I should probably just rip it out. And they were like, well, yeah, we didn't want to say that, but really, you should rip the whole thing out and start over, because I was going to rip back just that one or two skeins and then start alternating. But they were like, if you want it all to flow, you need to just rip out the whole entire thing. So I ripped out the whole entire thing.
But it was amazing and awesome. Remember how amazed I was? You guys, they were so smart, but I never would have thought of this. Yeah. Everybody else probably does this. Yeah. But they hooked the yarn from the sweater up to the winder.
This was mind-blowing to Michelle.
It was like... Wow, I've just never thought of that.
Never thought of that. So so they were very sweet and completely unwound my whole sweater for me. Got them all back into cakes. One of the ladies said she thinks with the rush on this yarn, like so many people loving it right now, she wonders if the dye job was done maybe a little fast, because she said that's really odd to have such a drastic difference, because my original ones were super dark and I loved it. And the ones that they've just recently gotten in are so much whiter. So anyway, this is the start again. This is the neck.
But that is adding such dimension. It's awesome.
It's really pretty. I mean, and the thing is, I love the sweater so much, and I love the yarn so much that I'm like, I knew that it would bug me. It's one of those sweaters that just has to be perfect. Yeah. If it's not perfect, I'm going to be... And I didn't like my bind off either. Right. I had just bound off. So I knew I was going to be ripping out some anyway.
And there might be, you might end up with... There's acceptable things that... aren't perfect.
Exactly.
That you can live with.
Exactly.
But something
that one I knew.
Yeah, that's
I was
a big
like,
one.
And it's funny because I was like literally almost done with the sweater. I was on one sleeve and I was almost done with that sleeve, and then I would have just had the other sleeve. So I literally had to rip out the entire thing. But I know that in the so it's funny because I still love the sweater, but I've kind of lost steam. Like I just kind of am like,
yeah, that's kind of hard when you.
Because I don't like alternating skeins. I like just whipping it.
Really? I
just
just don't think it's a big thing.
I know,
though.
but to me, I don't know why it's a big thing. To me, it's just annoying.
Well,
I don't
we
know.
all have those things.
Yeah.
Like,
so, but I'm doing it because it's worth it.
it is worth it. The squeeze again is worth the juice.
But the other yeah, exactly.
Okay.
But the other
There
problem I
you go.
have is that I only have 2 or 3 of the dark skeins.
Oh.
And then a majority of the light skeins.
But you're doing sleeves, right? Or you're...
Yeah. So it's going to be tricky.
Yeah.
I'm hoping I don't have that problem again. So we'll see. The saga continues.
Yeah.
So I seriously only have that on the needles, and then I
Okay.
cast on this, which I'm still debating if I'm going to go ahead with it.
Okay.
It's by Petite Knit, the No Frills sweater. It's just a basic pullover. But again, I'm thinking, oh my gosh, with mohair, that'd be beautiful. So, and I would like probably the gauge better, because this is the neck, and I feel like it's really tiny. I mean, I know it's going to stretch, obviously. But I feel like... Am I going to like this again is fingering weight yarn, and see, I should know that. I don't like fingering weight sweaters, so I don't know why.
So yeah, why are you doing this? And
that's
at what point would you add the mohair?
Oh, I would have started it from the beginning.
Then
So I'll
what are you doing? Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing. That's what I mean. I feel like my knitting is like so like, I don't know if it's because I've been sick.
Maybe.
So I just have not knit for like 3 days.
But I did want to tell you.
Yeah.
And I won't be able to give you specifics, but I'll put it up on the thing.
Yes.
I was looking at an Etsy shop. Was it Etsy? No, it was just a website, but it was in my feed for some reason.
Yeah.
That has full skeins, over 400 yards of mohair for $22.
Oh my gosh.
So,
please tell me.
Yes, I will get that
mohair
information out there.
Breaks the bank when you're making a sweater.
Yeah.
Makes the sweater double
I
the cost.
I thought that was
It's
a pretty
expensive.
good. Yeah, because usually you're paying $30.
Yes.
So
Yeah,
That's-
times 2, because when you're doubling it with another fingering weight yarn.
yeah, but I meant 30 for mohair.
Oh yeah. Usually it's about that. And I also thought maybe, and I love this yarn. This is by Hobium, and of course I don't have the thing for it. Oh my goodness, it's merino. Here it is. Yes, I do. I have it all here. So it's a beautiful color. I love this color.
Mm-hmm.
It's their Lamia merino. So it's just 100% merino wool, and it's gorgeous, fingering weight. Actually, no, it's a sport. I think it's more of a sport weight, but to me, it's
Okay, this is sport weight. How does that?
I think it probably is a sport, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It looks pretty sporty. And I figure, too, with this sweater, they even say, depending on what you knit it with, that's going to change your, the drape. And I like that about it, because I feel like I like just oversized sweaters. So I think if I do... My thought was either put this with mohair or go back to Woolfolk and get their fingering version of whatever they have, because it's going to already have that
That's what I'm
halo-y.
doing the hat out of, isn't it?
Yes.
The Harlow.
Yes. Oh, that's
I
fingering.
love that yarn.
That's true. That would feel
Yes,
amazing.
it would.
And what if I marled it together? Made a whole sweater with...
Oh gosh, it'd be
Oh my
gorgeous,
gosh.
but it'd be kind of spendy.
I know.
I mean, here
Yeah,
you
it would
have
be
this yarn,
spendy.
but
I know.
I guess it depends.
So anyway, I just feel like my brain is like everywhere.
Yeah.
Like I can't decide on anything. So part of me was like, just cast on a pair of socks. At least then you know that you
something
can
to knit
just...
on.
Yeah, because I feel like I have nothing.
Oh, that's
I
not
mean, I
good.
have the sweater and I want to do it, but I just...
Oh, is that the thing that you cast on when we went to Starlight?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. And I haven't done much. And then I was telling Michelle, my computer's out of ink, my printer, and so I have 2 patterns that I want to start, but I haven't gotten ink yet, so I'm like...
I offered to print them for her, but then I thought that's just enabling behavior.
It is bad behavior not getting new ink.
What's going to force her to go get ink but to not be able to print patterns?
I know,
There's
it's
nothing
true.
else.
It's true. Maybe you can just do one for me.
I told her I'd do the first page of one pattern.
Get me going
Just
and
to
then
get
leave
her
me hanging.
I was going to show... these needles are the Chalgu 16-inch, and they're not I've discovered that the red lace ones don't have this little bend in them, but just the regular ones do.
Yeah.
And I realized on this hat that this is perfect for my size hands.
Oh, really?
It feels so much better in my hands. Feel that than
So
straight.
you like the bend?
I love it for on a
Interesting.
16-inch.
Okay. I can see why that would matter.
Yes. And so I ended up buying a few because here's my...
Nice.
Not to jump ahead, but feel the difference. This is my
I'm so jealous.
my Harlow.
My Harlow's been naughty.
Yeah, we had some issues together too. But
That's awesome.
feel like if you were knitting, these are the Haya 16-inch, and I
Yep.
love them. I mean, they're so sharp.
Yep.
But it's
See, I agree, because when I was knitting the Harlow, I was noticing, I was like, man, I don't love, I think I would like the bend. The bend would be nice.
So I got on and got some more.
Gosh, I want this hat so bad.
We'll get it going for you.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, we'll just start talking about it. The Harlow hat.
It's amazing by Andrew Mowry. So we both have the same yarn. I want this hat so bad. But I cast it on like 5 times. Got the cast down, no problem. No problem. It's just after that, like the first 2 rows I was good. So that's what confuses me, because the first 2 rows everything matched up, and then
before you joined it in the round.
No, after I joined it in the round, it was fine, and it was weird. And then the third row or something, the first couple stitches, I'm like, no, that should be this, and it's not. And I'm like, what happened?
Gotcha.
So,
so do you still have it put together,
no.
or you ripped it all out?
I ripped it all out. I need to get it back on.
Well,
and then you need to come over and hold my hand or something.
This uses the two-colored tubular cast on,
which she gives a video for.
She does, and
it's great.
It is great, and her voice is so soothing. I hate it.
It is.
I hate it because I hate my voice.
Oh, me too.
And so when I hear hers, I'm like, she's so nice to listen to.
And you can just tell she's so sweet. Yeah. Her voice is so sweet.
I know, because, I mean, if I was sweet, maybe I'd have a nicer voice.
You are sweet.
Yeah.
It's amazing. I love that hat.
The worst thing about this cast on, and I love how it looks, like I want to use it for everything now.
Yes.
So I cast on 112, and I kept losing count on my cast on.
Yes, I had to keep marking it.
Yes, and then it's when you're going back trying to count them, they're twisting.
Yes.
Because it's basically a twisted cast on.
Yes, it's totally.
And so
you really have to pay attention.
You really do. Allison at Starlight said that she taught a class the other day that used that cast on, and she had them using straight needles. She said if you use straight needles, they don't twist as much.
Interesting.
I don't have straight needles, number one.
That size,
and I wouldn't have them long enough to cast on 112.
Mm-hmm.
And then another thing about this was 112 is the large size.
Yes.
And I got to thinking, I don't know if I need like inches wise I do, but I've noticed with most of my hats that I've knit, they end up being too big.
Yeah.
So why am I doing a large? I should probably do the medium. Well, the sample she knit out of this exact yarn, she did the medium. So I tried it on, and it like fit, but I felt like I could have used a little more room in it.
It's definitely not a slouchy hat.
No.
I mean, you can make it a slouchy hat if you want, but it's definitely the way it's written is it fits.
Yeah.
Fits just right.
So what I ended up doing is, instead of ripping out and casting on the medium...
Hell no.
Nope. This is a size 2, and you're supposed to size up to 3 or 4.
I think 3.
A 3. I think just a 3 also. But I decided to just leave it on the 2s, and that way it's not going to be as big, but it'll be just a tad bit bigger than that sample was.
Well, and I feel like with that cast on, too, it's a little tight. So to me, it's almost better to cast on more. You know what I mean?
Really?
I felt like it was a little bit, but it stretches.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's not. But see, the thing is, I debated because she gives 2 different cast-ons, and I was like, maybe I'll just do the frickin' other one.
Yeah.
You know, be done with this. But this is what makes it completely reversible.
Exactly.
So if you want it to be reversible, you have to do this tubular cast-on. And it's fun. It's a fun cast-on.
It is fun.
I liked the cast-on.
I did too.
It was just once it was cast on, for some reason, it just, I don't know.
And I am not the best with eye-hand coordination as far as... like watching something and then me doing it is hard for me. Like with I just really had to watch it over and over again.
Yeah.
And then I got the feel for it, and then I was fine.
Me too. I had to watch it several times. It's funny. I'm so glad that I don't give up on myself, because there's times where I'll watch something and I need to watch it like 3 or 4 times. But I'm glad that I keep doing it, because I know once I get it and I keep practicing, I'll get it. Yes. And now I got it. It's like, it's good, you know.
I think the thought occurred to me as well, excuse me, about doing the other cast on.
Yes.
Actually, I started looking at patterns that I could use this yarn on that wasn't even the hat.
I know, because I love the yarn, but the hat is so cute, and the colors are
And once
perfect.
you get going on it, it's like, it's totally mindless, because you're not doing anything until you decrease.
Exactly.
So,
I need that hat
I can
in
switch
my life.
over to my bent ones.
Perfect.
And
that's awesome.
Yes.
That's awesome. Does this go in a bag?
Yes, it does. Thank you.
No, it's a beautiful hat. It's worth it. I'm gonna kick butt on it. I have
yes,
to.
you are.
I have to. I must.
You must. I've been dedicating more time to my Rudolph hat, because obviously I want to get that done so I can wear it.
For sure. For sure. Oh, I was going to show my Advent from Michelle really quick.
Okay.
I'm not showing. Last year I did each day on my Instagram. I showed it, and stuff. And that
it's
was
just
fun.
not up to par this year.
No, it is. It's totally up to par.
It's
I've
not
just
good enough
been
to
a
show on
lazy butt.
Instagram.
I've just been a lazy butt this year.
I know, because taking the picture and putting the
It takes
upload
too long.
is hard.
I know. And you
Don't
have to make sure the picture
underestimate.
looks pretty.
Right.
So anyway, she wrapped them so cutely. So this was the first one, day one, and she put this adorable charm. It's a gnome. It's so cute. Who's that by?
And Tudor.
Ann Tudor. It's so cute. So this was from a mini swap she did with Bohemian. It's a sparkle.
I know. I have to admit, when I did their calendars this year, I felt like I was kind of cheating them because I pulled from my vast stash of minis.
Stash, yes.
And last year, I did all the minis myself from all of my, and even broke into new skeins and stuff. And
it was a lot of work.
It's just a lot of work, and I think it's fun because then each one is like, oh yeah, but sorry.
It's okay. I love it. I love it. So this is Shark's Holiday. I don't know who this is by. Do you know?
I don't remember. I'm sorry.
That was day 2.
It was from the row 1 subscription.
Oh, yes.
So I don't remember which dyer it was.
Okay. This is day 3. I don't know who this is by either.
I'm sorry, that's Desert Vista Dye Works.
Oh, okay.
So you can just ask me.
I'll
and
just
I'll
ask
tell
you every single day.
Yes.
What is it? That's
yeah,
beautiful.
exactly.
Okay. So it's self-striping.
Now you have to talk to me every day. Yes. Yes.
Enforced.
This could have been 4 days worth of conversation.
That's right. I know. I missed out.
That is also a Desert Vista Dye Works.
So pretty.
Yeah, so any of those, if you want to do like a self-striping Frankenstein sock, they'd be perfect for that. You don't like those? I love
all
them.
the ends. I just don't like the ends.
Oh my gosh, the ends. Sorry, I'm really excited.
Go for it. What? Please tell me.
Well, I was wondering why I hadn't mentioned it yet, but it's because I haven't talked about my Advent calendar. Right. So I did the sparkling Advent calendar from Arkansas Yarn.
Yes, it's so pretty.
And I mean, I never had any regrets about doing it. Mm-hmm. It was rather expensive. Mm-hmm. Well, I don't think it clicked in my head. Every day is 20 grams.
Wow, so that's really good.
That's like every 5 days you're getting a skein of yarn.
That's insane.
Yeah. So
that's really good.
It's awesome.
Very
so
cool.
Day 1 was...
It's beautiful.
And I really... Oh, this was day 1 right here.
Very pretty. It's gorgeous.
This was day 2. So grays and pinks.
I love it.
They're all sparkle.
Yes.
Day 3. So I won't even look on Instagram now until I've opened my day because I want it to be a surprise. I love this.
That one's amazing.
I know.
That's so pretty.
So I decided to do that Northeasterly blanket.
Yes, which the pattern was free, so I went and got it.
Oh, good.
I went and got it, and I'm thinking about doing it, but...
The reason I like this one...
Yeah.
Because I actually had bought a... Well, let me finish one thought. So day 1 came with this cute 'Twas the Night Before Christmas.
Sweet.
And day 2 had this adorable little mouse. And
wow.
Then this is how they look. So I'm only doing about 5 grams each for now.
Okay.
Because 20 grams is a lot.
Yeah,
and I'd pretty much not be getting to do anything besides this.
Right.
So I'm just going to do about 5 grams each day. Mm-hmm. And then the rest, I can either just keep adding back into this.
Yeah.
Or then I could do one of the other things that I liked. So one of the shawls that I really liked is like the, it's kind of like the mitered blanket, Memories blanket one, but it's shaped like a shawl.
Oh, okay.
And it's got 5 bigger ones that go up the center, and then you work from those.
Oh, nice.
I mean, it's really neat, but I wouldn't want to work that hard.
Yeah.
Because I really would like to be able to do this every day.
Yeah.
Because I think it's a fun idea. That's why I thought it would be fun. Mm-hmm. So this you knit, you just keep going for however long you want. Okay. And then and the gal who wrote the pattern, I can't think of her name, but it's Scanigans or something.
Yes, Scanigans. I've been watching her podcast. Super cute.
She posts some videos on how to, but you're basically, it's kind of almost like an applied edge.
Yeah.
When you're so you're not seaming anything.
Right.
You're knitting, and then knitting together as you come to the edge to attach it.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
I know. I have to visualize. I watched her video, but then I was like, okay, do I have to knit the whole second column and then knit it and then connect it? I don't.
No,
get
you're doing it as you go.
But you're not yet. You know what I mean? Like
no, when I finish the first column,
the huge. Okay, as long as you want it.
and I think, I mean, you could add as you go, and then you'd have to put this on stitch holder though if you wanted to start connecting over here, just so you'd still have live stitches to go bigger.
Right.
But I'm just going to go for as long as I want the blanket, and then I'll start on column 2.
And then column 2, you'll start it and then connect it at the end.
Yes.
Each time.
Yeah, I'm
to the end of the row.
My grandma's hug shrug, which I happen to have been wearing today, had a similar. So, like, the whole thing was knit in this ribbing. Yeah. This whole big circular thing. And then when I got done with that, the lace, it was an applied lace edging. Yeah. And so you're knitting, and then at the end of the row, every other row, you're attaching it to the... And that's what you're doing here at the end of... Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah. So it's perfect because you don't have seaming. Right. You're not picking up stitches.
Right. It's amazing.
And really what's super duper duper awesome, she included a video, well, that came through, from, and I can't think of the name of the podcast, excuse me, but she shows how she weaves in her ends as she goes, so that you're not having to go back. Nice. And I did it on these, and I don't, except for right there where
which you can probably snip that, right?
I can, or pull it back through to this side, once I find it. Yeah. But anyway, it's awesome. Yeah, so I will put a link to that tutorial in our show notes. But at first I was like, I don't know. I just don't know about that. But then I watched it and I was like, that's freaking brilliant.
That would be nice.
Why has it, like, been, knitting 8-9 years now? Why is this just now becoming...
We're always learning, you know?
We're always learning.
We're always learning. It's good.
So anyway.
That's awesome.
I like this.
See, I either want to cast that on with my minis, or I also love, what's her name? That I have all of her patterns for
Oh, right.
Helen Stewart's.
Yes. The thing about that one...
The big shawl. Yes. Let's think about the shawl.
The shawl, it's just that it's long and narrow. And so to me, I'd rather have a blanket. I mean, I just thought, I'd rather have...
No, I agree with you. Because last year I did that cowl, and that's what I did every day. I would put another skein in, and I loved that. It was just so fun.
It is fun. Especially if you don't feel obligated. Like, you won't have any problem, because those are just little tiny. Right. Yeah. But these are huge. So here's today's.
That's gorgeous.
I know. I love it.
Oh, my goodness.
And they just flow so beautifully into each other. I'm sure she kind of planned that out.
I'm sure she did. She's brilliant.
It's fun.
It's amazing. I know. I keep seeing everybody's the ones that they're getting. I'm like, oh, my gosh. Some people buy like 3 or 4 of them. I'm like, oh man, that'd be spendy, but that'd be cool.
It's definitely, I told Michael the other day, I said, by the way, this is what you got me for Christmas. He's like, oh, you bought that?
Yeah.
I go, yeah.
Did I tell you what I got for Christmas?
No.
We went and bought it the other night. We finally broke down and bought a Dyson vacuum.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. I love that thing.
Okay.
my vacuum was a really good vacuum. It was not very expensive, but it sucked really good. And so for years I was like, no, we don't need a new vacuum. But I always liked the Dyson.
Me too.
Wanted one, but I was like, no.
They're so expensive.
Yes. But this one, oh my gosh, completely cordless.
What?
Battery powered. Yeah, you can take it anywhere.
Oh my gosh.
It has all these attachments so I can easily get, I can vacuum off all my knitting shelves that have all my yarn on. Always get so dusty. Yeah. So I always have to get a rag and dust. This thing, you just use this brush, dusts everything. It's just like...
Oh my gosh, I need one.
It's amazing. And so I told my husband, I was like, it's like the best gift ever.
I should get it for Michael.
You should. There you go. But you have the Zumba, or whatever that thing is, Roomba thing?
We have it, but it's just, you need a real vacuum.
Okay.
If you have one of those Roomba things, they're fun. Yeah. And they are good for getting under furniture and stuff. And whenever we run him, his name's Oscar, whenever we run him, he gets a lot. Yeah. But you still have, and especially one that can do dusting.
Oh my gosh,
I hate dusting.
I do too. In my room, we have all solid surface floors, in our house. And so under my dresser in my bedroom would get so dusty, and my vacuum is too clunky and big to get under there. And so I'd really have to go get a dust mop to dust.
Yes,
and it was just a pain in the butt. This thing has brush attachments that get that dust and just, and it fits right underneath the dresser.
I must have. But then I'd have to do some cleaning, but...
I know. No, but it's addicting. Every day I've been like, ooh, what can I vacuum today?
Yeah, we'll bring it over.
I know, yes.
You can vacuum anything you want here.
Share the love.
If you're enjoying it that much, it's the least I can do for you.
Well, and then the other thing, so I just have to say. So then it has another thing where you can detach the head, and it turns into a little handheld thing. You can go out to your car and vacuum your car and stuff, which I love, because I used to always have to go
out. Or
for
stairs.
Yes. So I used to have to go out to my husband's shop, get his shop vac, plug it in with the extension cord, drag it all the way out to the car. It was loud. This thing, the dog's not even scared of it. It's so quiet.
Really?
Yeah, and she was always like...
Although it's kind of fun for me.
To scare them?
Yeah, because Paulo hates it. It's just kind of fun.
Yeah, Sophie's not scared of this one. So it's just, I don't know. I just love it. It was great.
Well, that's exciting.
So yeah, at first I was like, sure, we'll get it.
Yeah.
And after we got it, I was like, oh my gosh.
So glad.
This is like worth
Michael
it.
bought me a KitchenAid one year. 22 years ago, actually.
Wow.
No, 23. Probably about 23 years ago, he bought me a KitchenAid for Christmas.
Wow.
You know, one of the big...
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh, thanks. This is nice,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm so glad he bought me that.
See,
and look, it's lasted all this time.
I never use
Well, I don't really use it now because I don't bake.
I know. I baked, and Keely and I baked peanut butter cookies the other night for her boyfriend. Now it's official boyfriend.
Oh, good.
And he loves peanut butter cookies, which is funny because my
doesn't?
husband loves peanut butter cookies. That's his favorite. I don't love peanut butter cookies.
You don't, even with
but
chocolate
I
in
have
it?
found ways to love peanut butter cookies. So I
Put
heat
chocolate in
them
it.
up,
Yeah.
and I put vanilla ice cream on them.
Oh, okay.
Or I use the whipped topping can and spray it on top.
With whipped cream?
Yes, whipped cream and
Never
eat it
thought
that
about
way.
that.
It's so good. So anyway, I didn't even use my KitchenAid mixer then. I used my hand.
Well, they are heavy. So
I
if you
know.
don't already have it out on the counter.
It is. It's on the counter.
Oh.
It's like
I don't know what to
reason.
say, though.
I know. I'm just a lost cause.
That's funny.
I'm a lost cause. Are you a little chilly?
That's a little chill.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is.
It's nice.
It's weird
I
to
like
be
it.
up here like when you're
And
not
not
dying
sweating.
of heat.
Yes.
Yeah, and the air conditioner is blowing.
I opened it again. The heater vent, a lot of times I keep closed just because it does get
Gets
warm
too
up here.
Yeah.
But the heat's downstairs. I have it like at 66.
Oh, okay.
I would have put it to 65, but Michael put it to 66. And we don't have the pellet stove going because Rebecca's at school, Michael's at work.
Right.
I think Renata's home, but she'll probably just have her little heater on.
I know we have not had a fire in the wood stove yet this year.
Wow.
At all. And Bob's like, well, it's just not cold enough outside. I'm like,
yeah.
I think it's cold enough. So I'm
Well,
hoping this weekend we will.
Our house, we noticed, and it's been reflected in our bills, but we in our living room, we have big, huge windows. And they're all over 100-year-old, beautiful glass. I mean, they're just, it's so pretty. And for the longest time, he made inserts.
Oh, right, the plastic
thing to, make them double painted. And it made a huge difference. We took them out this last year or whatever. When we'd had the cat, I mean, they were just getting kind of ratty. So instead of fixing them, we just took them out because the glass is so much prettier without that plastic
and
on there.
Clearer, obviously.
Yeah, except that it's like old glass, isn't really clear in places. It's kind of weird, but it's really pretty. Has stained glass up at the, so I mean, it was always a shame to cover them.
Totally.
But oh my gosh, the living room now gets so cold.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
I know. We need new windows in our place because it's bad. It gets really drafty. But with the wood stove, it heats us out of the house.
I bet.
But this morning I had to turn the heat up. My daughter was like freezing. She was like, "Mom, it's so cold
That's what
here."
my kids always say.
I'm like, the heat's on. I don't know what we have it set at, 68 maybe.
Do some jumping jacks.
I know. Get some socks on. She wears these like shorts in the morning.
They come out with hardly anything on. It's like, well, that's why you're
put
cold.
Your bathrobe on that you just got. So,
we're knitters, so we're like, we want it to be cool in the house so we can have our stuff on.
Speaking of that, I'm wearing this shawl, which I don't know the name of it, so I can't even tell. But it's funny because you know how we were talking about all of our knits and how everything I've knit has some mistakes in it. So this one's perfectly knit, but it's funny because the bind off is tight.
Okay.
So it doesn't hang like it's tight.
Yeah.
This is tight right here.
It feels nice.
But I know I love it. It's lace weight, but I don't remember the name of the pattern. I feel bad. And I love that it's black because it matches things, I
know I want to knit more black. It's just not as fun to knit with.
It's not, but it's nice that it matches so many different things. It's the perfect
color.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I wasn't really going to show my shisui because I didn't. Yes. Well, I did. Some people suggested, why don't you just go to that section and drop those stitches down?
Which was brilliant.
Well, it was, and if I wanted to do things the easy way, I would have done that.
Okay.
But why not draw it out into a several?
Oh my gosh.
No.
Would you do?
The reason I just unknit all the way back.
Oh wow.
And the reason I did is because I felt like, why did I do that? I must have made another mistake. And since it was brioche, I just thought, what if I made another mistake? I just wanted to go back to before I'd made any mistake. Okay.
Isn't that how life is? We want to go back before we made the mistake.
If we could. Although I still find things on here, like I have my gnome hanging, because I had dropped
A stitch.
a stitch.
Uh-oh.
And then, so I'm just going to have to mess with it and just make it work.
Yeah.
But I'm really bored with this. I have quite a bit still to go. I'm on the body. Still have a long way to go. But I thought to kind of help myself be excited about it again, maybe I'd start thinking about what color to use for the I-cord bind-off.
Interesting.
And I wondered what you guys thought of this idea, because I can kind of tell what you think.
No, I'm like thinking.
Okay.
Thinking.
And I'm not sold on this. This was really just
You're just trying to get your mind distracted.
Exactly. So it's the yarn is the Creative Obsessions Whisper and Cinder.
Gorgeous. I had no idea you were using Whisper. That's interesting.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
But I wondered what it would be like to throw this crazy thing just on the I-cord and maybe the end of the sleeves. Because it would add
a pop of color.
A little pop of color, but it wouldn't be a lot because I don't know how many stitches the I-cord is on here, but usually it's maybe 3 or 4 stitches, so it wouldn't be a ton.
I think it'd be interesting.
I know.
I mean, I don't think it's bad. It's just it's interesting because like this is such a kind of a I don't know how to even say it because to me it's like stark, but yet it's not. It's very subtle and beautiful and. But then to add that would be just like pow. But
it would make
that might be great.
It might be.
I think it might be great.
I don't know.
I'm thinking it is great.
I'm gonna, continue to look at my options because even like doing then
that now seems so simple.
I know.
You know what I mean?
I know.
I think you almost maybe do need that pop.
I kind of feel like I do because I love these colors.
Yes.
But I don't know if I'm feeling bored with them just because of this, because I've been using them for quite a while.
Right.
Because I do love the colors. I love
gorgeous.
the cinder. I love
they're
the Whisper.
Gorgeous together. It's so pretty.
But
I think that pop might do it.
It might be fun. So one of our podcast friends sent me this.
Nice.
From Gnome Acres. It's called Bad Bunny. And she'd sent it with the pattern to do the bunny. Those bunnies by, I can't think of her name, but I don't know. I mean,
I think it might work.
It might, and if it doesn't, I could rip it out.
Exactly. You're not. It's not a big deal. But I think that might be good because these pinks will draw out kind of the pinks from from Whisper. Is that what it's called?
Whisper, yeah.
Yeah, and I think it might work.
Because originally I'd been thinking like a black or a. I mean, I just didn't know.
I don't know though. I think the pop is good. I don't know.
I
think it might work.
You're welcome to weigh in.
Yeah,
pop,
weigh in.
Pop or no pop.
Yeah.
I'm still
and it might be
off.
just that thing that gets you going, oh, good, I'm excited to do the I-cord. This means I'm at the end. Yeah. But this is exciting yarn. It's kind of,
I think because the I-cord thing takes a long time, too. So I'm a long way from having this thing finished.
Gosh.
And I'm
so glad I didn't do it. I mean, I am, but then I know when you're done with it, I'm going to be like, oh, my gosh.
Maybe. Or
no, I will be. I will be. It's beautiful. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be awesome.
Definitely taken me longer than I thought it would. I thought it would go a lot faster.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought that, but
and it can, but sometimes if you do lose interest, you got to put it aside and you got to do something else.
If I had worked on it nonstop, I'd be done.
Totally.
But I just get to everyone else. You want to mix it up. You want to do some other things.
Something different. Do something different. For sure.
That's the stuff that we're working on.
Stuff. I can't think of anything else.
I have some community service.
Oh.
Do you?
No, I have zip.
Well, you bought the yarn for your sweater, but you don't need to show
true.
that.
I bought the yarn for my sweater.
All right. Well,
I'm boring.
I do have. Well, for one thing, I bought all those needles with the bend because they're just so much more comfortable in the hand.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Where'd you buy them from? Starlight or?
No, they don't carry. I don't think they carry the Jimmy Bean's wool.
Oh, Jimmy Bean's. Okay.
If I have to order something like this, I don't really buy yarn from them.
Okay.
Because I buy my yarn from indie dyers, but when I need needles and stuff, a lot of times I'll just use them because they keep track of your promotion things. Like if you earn free shipping or something, you don't have to keep track of a code. They just give it to you.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Very cool.
Yeah,
Very
I like
cool.
that.
That's awesome. It's nice when other people are keeping track of
things that we should keep track of. But yes,
we don't have to pay attention.
I've been pretty good about not buying skeins of.
You were good. We were at Starlight.
Yeah.
She did not buy any yarn. I was shocked
to not know what I'm doing with it. But Hugh Loco posted this color the other day.
It's beautiful.
It is called Weed Nymph.
Wood Nymph.
Weed is good. I mean,
Or a good pair. Thank God for me. To see
Wood nymph.
Although I've mispronounced many, many things.
Anyway, I just thought it was really gorgeous.
Oh, it's
but when I went on her website, this one really just screamed at me. This is beach glass? No, what's that say?
Gosh, I don't know. I don't know what that second word is.
I think it's glass. Could that be G-L? No, it's
H-A-S-S?
glass. It's got to be glass. Because beach glass, what would a beach house be? What's a beach house?
Or beach house?
Beach house? No, I think it's beach glass.
Okay.
Okay, we'll go to her website.
Yes, it's glass. Now I'm seeing the G. It's a lowercase G.
Okay. This is my favorite. I love this.
It's gorgeous. It's so pretty.
And I think
they go together.
I think they totally go together.
They totally do.
So don't know what I'm doing, but
don't care.
Don't care. I'm just going to hold them and love them.
Yep. And they're sparkly.
They're sparkly. Everything I have to show today is sparkly.
Why not? Of course. I would too if I bought stuff.
Well, being the bargain shopper that I am.
Of course you are. Always looking for the deals.
Always looking for the deals. Kim from Barnyard Knits did like a 20% off fall sale or something.
Yes.
So I just went right to the sparkle and I got...
Oh my goodness.
This is oyster, which I just decided to get because it would be a great neutral.
Yes.
And I was not wrong. I mean, I'm glad I got it. It's very lovely.
Then it has like purples in it too, doesn't it? I mean, like, that's amazing.
It is.
It's gorgeous.
I was very happy with that.
Yes.
But this right here is probably my favorite color in the world right now.
In the world.
Rolling Fog.
Wow.
Is this not just stunningly gorgeous?
It's beautiful.
It's just awesome.
Oh, she does just an amazing job.
Oh, she does.
She does. She knows she does. She has to know she does.
Oh, she knows. Yeah. She knows it.
She's amazing.
You can't do these and think you're not amazing.
I know.
It's just not going to happen.
I kind of suck.
So, yeah. I don't know.
I don't think I'm that good. Yeah.
So I haven't opened. I got mail yesterday and I haven't even opened it.
It's cold up here. Are you cold?
That's why I put the hood shrug on.
It's a little chilly.
This is okay. So Nick and Kim had asked me for my Christmas list, and so one of the things that I showed her was this fluffy stuff.
Oh my god!
Mohair, Casual Fashion Queen mohair. It's the Jessica Jones. Well, I decided there was only one available.
Okay.
And so I gave it a day.
Yeah.
And it was still available. So I thought Kim probably didn't get me that because they were like wanting to get their shopping done.
Yeah.
So I had to get it.
It's gorgeous.
Because I have the regular skein of Jessica Jones. And I am going to I'm either going to find a pattern or make it up myself as far as, just whatever.
You're going to make it up yourself?
Yeah, because, Birds of a Feather.
Yes.
I want a cowl like Birds of a Feather.
Oh, that'd be beautiful.
Yes. Because I love the Birds of a Feather shawl. But it's pretty
big and long, yes.
Whereas an infinity style cowl with that same,
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
In using this and the other, so
that'd be beautiful.
Once I get something done, I'm going to work on that because
that would be awesome.
I do. I love that Birds of a Feather, but I just find that I don't really.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
I've thought about casting that on. I haven't bought the pattern yet, but I've thought about it.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
I'm more of a cowl.
Yeah.
Cowl person.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
So that's
interesting.
That. And
so fun.
Then this got here. So the subscription that I used to do, that row one with the minis, and then I stopped doing it for a while just because I had so many minis. Well, now that I don't have as many.
That's right. You need to replenish your stash for next year.
For next Christmas, exactly. So the package from row one arrived, and someone posted them on Instagram, but I don't remember who they were. So we shall see. She always sends them in these nice little.
Wasn't it Kay from Crazy Sock Lady? I think she had gotten row ones. Was it
this month?
I think so. Maybe not. I don't know. I could be wrong. I thought it was her.
Oh.
Is that a good ooh?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it wasn't an ew. It was a ooh. Ooh. Okay. And then a little something here.
Nice.
Oh. That's always a good thing to open and find. Do you want it?
If you don't want it.
You can have it.
You sure?
Totally.
It's really bad. I bought these cookies at Trader Joe's last night.
Yeah.
They have got to be like the best cookies I've ever had.
Trader Joe's has the best cookies. I hate them. What are they?
they're called JoJo's.
Oh.
No.
They're just like Oreos, aren't they?
But they're phenomenal.
Really?
They come in a beautiful box.
So that makes them taste better.
4 different kinds. You get peanut butter, a dark chocolate, a peppermint with peppermint candies on it, and another flavor, a 4th flavor. But they're beautiful.
If my car was running, I would totally go get some.
I was going to bring us some this morning, but I was like, oh, I got to be good. But now I'm eating a York peppermint patty.
That's just like an after dinner mix.
Exactly.
And it's kind of squished, so you're not going to get it all.
Squished. That's okay.
And a
might
cute
like
little
the package. Stitch marker.
Stitch marker.
Say.
New York, Paris, and Tokyo. Nice. So it's like a like a
map.
No, but it's like an old style
treasure chest.
And it's traveling yarn. Now I get it. Traveling yarn.
Oh yeah, so it's a suitcase.
Yes. Traveling yarn is who my cowl, the yarn, that slutty pumpkin that I did with the mohair. I wear that thing all the time. I wore it yesterday to the, because it's kind of black and orange, which is OSU's colors. So these are, I really like that. That's pretty. Hardcore peach.
Ooh.
Let's do this real quick.
Oh, that's a pretty one.
Hula girl. Am I showing it? I'm looking at them so I don't see what I'm doing. Oh, I love that.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Underwear party. Well, of course.
We should do that sometime.
Yeah. Nerdy Verdi. Nerde Verde. That's cute. Aspen.
Interesting.
Speckled seaweed. That's pretty.
They all look like really good together. You know?
Yeah.
Like that's really cool.
They have a nice. Oh, I love this. Oh, barnwood. Isn't barnwood nice?
It's beautiful. It's a nice neutral.
Barrel aged. It is a great use. Neutral. Gatsby. Not what I was gonna say, but Gatsby, and I like that a lot too. Macaroon.
Very cool.
Yeah.
A lot of neutral. I mean, you know, what you could kind of consider neutrals.
I think so too.
That's really neat.
Yeah, I like that.
Beautiful.
It's very fun.
Well, I'll look forward to seeing those next year.
And what's nice is these tags say traveling yarn and the colorway,
which is nice because you know who it's by.
Yeah, because some of them, I mean, I think the majority of them haven't said that.
Yeah,
and so if you don't keep track of it, like I don't keep track of it,
exactly, I know.
Then, yeah,
you have no idea. That's very cool.
Yeah,
so nice.
Oh, and there is one more skein of yarn.
Please show it.
Okay, I'm gonna.
It's so nice to just sit back and just watch you open things.
I'd been really restraining myself, but this one, I think I saw on Instagram. It's Honeybee Knits from Springboro, Ohio, but it was a theme, and it was like a charitable thing.
Oh, cool!
You are not forgotten for missing in action.
Oh, that's cool.
And I love black and white and gray. I mean, those are great colors. And that's just, awesome. An MIA thing is...
Totally.
And it's sparkle.
It's beautiful. Very cool.
Yeah, I think that's
amazing.
all I got there to show.
Wow.
It's probably good.
Very fun.
You know, I notice when I'm editing or looking back at episodes for whatever reason, there's always that section where I'm looking over here, like going through the mountain of...
You do. You have a mountain. We each have tables to put crud on. And
it doesn't help.
It does. Yeah, we still have the table in front of us covered of stuff, too.
But
we're a mess.
We are. But we're done showing our stuff.
I know, and it's under 2 hours.
Holy cow.
Oh, we have so much more time to talk.
Yeah. Filled with nonsense.
Filled with a bunch of...
Oh, I did want to share, not that this is good news, so we'll have to end on something else, but remember I mentioned the card that I sent Dion?
Yeah,
it came back. So don't
weird.
Don't know.
How do you find out? Like, there has to be an answer. Like, how do you find out?
Somebody mentioned that maybe she had... Okay, and I don't know that I buy into this whole thing, and I don't want to start a political debate, but she was from Puerto Rico, I think someone told me. So maybe someone suggested maybe she had to go back to Puerto Rico. And I just don't envision... I don't think people are just being deported from this country unless they're like... I don't even want to get into it, but I don't think that someone just leading a good life, dyeing yarn and minding our own business, would just be randomly sent back to the country that they came from. I find that hard to believe. So maybe something happened with her family there and she had to go back. But that's pure gossip because I don't know anything about the truth of
I just wonder how you find out about that.
I don't know because I've Googled her name, I've brought up the town that she lived in, searched their obituaries, which I know is morbid, but
Michelle's just that kind of person.
I am. Don't you read the obits? No.
I have tried looking for someone before, though, and had no luck, so kind of bothered me because I was like, I knew that the person had passed, and I was curious about the details, but couldn't find it. So
it's disturbing. I hope she's just gone somewhere else. Like we don't. Not like somewhere else.
Right. Yeah.
It is. It's so disturbing to not know.
Yeah, to not have an answer, especially when you really cared about somebody and really appreciated their talents.
And she was just such a good presence in the community.
She was totally.
Very supportive of podcasts, very great yarn dyer.
Yeah, amazing. Yeah.
Good taste in music.
Totally.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So, we don't want to end on that. Is there anything else I can show?
Or what else did we do? Have we done anything fun? We had Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah. Hope Thanksgiving was good.
Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah. I did the salad rolls for Thanksgiving, which Renata wasn't here, but the other two. I think they were disappointed in me for doing salad rolls for Thanksgiving.
But the next day,
but then they liked it.
Okay, they were pleasantly surprised.
They were pleasantly surprised, and then we did banana splits for dessert. So I just want to go completely off the rails for, because the next day we went to Nick and Kim's, and they made a turkey, and we all actually ate a little bit of turkey. Yeah, and it was great. It was great fun. Yeah. How about you?
It was good. We did our Thanksgiving on Friday, which I think I'm going to do all the time because I loved Thursday being able to just sleep in and hang out in my pajamas all day, and then Friday it was nice to get up, and we didn't have dinner till 4, so I still felt like I had the whole day, and stores were open. So
if you needed something.
Yeah, so I always decorate the table with fresh flowers and stuff.
Oh, nice.
So I had Trader Joe's was open, so I went to Trader Joe's, got my bouquets of flowers.
Was there a Black Friday rush at Trader Joe's?
It was a little busy, but it was fine because I only needed flowers. Everything else was bought and done. So it was nice. We had 18 people, I think.
Oh, my gosh.
And my husband's big about everybody being at the same table.
Oh, yeah.
So we literally, our living room and dining room are one big room. So we just had to move the coffee table. We didn't have to move a ton of furniture, but
the couch.
We angled everything stayed, but we angled the tables and had to borrow a table. So we had everyone at one table.
Wow.
It was crazy. But it was awesome. It was great. It was nice. So it was fun. And I don't know. I liked that because then the next day was Saturday. We got to sleep in again and recover. So I just felt like it was a nice bookend of days to be able to just sleep in and relax. And
I'm all for it.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm for having 18 people over for dinner.
Well, it's nice because everybody brings stuff. So we just we did 2 turkeys, and I did sweet potato casserole, and I did green bean casserole, and we did Martinelli's. We just had a ton for everybody to drink. And that's it. And gravy. I did gravy. Okay. But everybody else brought stuff. So it was nice because...
And you'd have a huge variety of food by having that many people bring stuff.
You do. And you have lots of leftovers.
Yeah.
I'm making turkey noodle soup today.
Oh, that's good.
So, fabulous. Yeah. So it was good.
We hope you guys had a good Thursday.
Yeah.
That Thursday that we call Thanksgiving.
That's right. Eating food. Doing whatever. Yeah. Spending time with family, hopefully, or... friends.
That was the first time we've gone anywhere in a long time for a holiday thing, and it was really enjoyable. Yeah, and I think it was Nick and Kim's first time hosting a dinner, so it was just special all the way around.
That's cool.
Yeah,
that's cool.
It was.
Yeah, that's fun. That's very fun.
Well, I think it's okay that we don't podcast for 2 hours. I think it's okay to call it.
It's acceptable
after an hour and a half.
I think it's socially acceptable.
Yeah, I do. People will be like, what's wrong? Why?
I know.
They're 2 days late and a half hour short.
And they're doing it on a Tuesday.
What's morning.
The heck? And I didn't have Ev today, so that's why we did it today. He just got back from New Mexico yesterday, so I had Monday off. And then my sister took today off just to spend the day with him.
Did you get to see him, though? Have you seen him since he's been back?
I went over and saw him
thought you
last
had
night.
to have.
I had to, yes. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's amazing how he was only gone for 4 or 5 days, but he seems like he's a teenager. It's just they come back so much older.
Yeah.
It's just weird.
Oh.
So, yeah.
I guess I understand, because every time I see Tony...
Yeah, he just grows.
I feel like he's a bigger and bigger.
Yeah, and more mature, just talking. I mean,
Yeah.
it was just, it's crazy.
Aw.
So tomorrow we'll be back to normal schedule. And
Well, I'm glad we got to get
smooch him
this
all the
done and
time.
not do it at night. I'm hoping that helps something.
Should I tell my yarn story about him?
That was horrible. Yeah, but do you want me to insert a picture?
No.
No.
No pictures.
Okay. Yeah, because it's sad looking.
Yeah. So Evie loves to play with, I have this huge skein of yarn that I've just wound into a ball because I used it for different projects and never finished them. And he likes to take it. He loves to pretend he's a fireman.
Which that's so
He has a
adorable.
fireman jacket that he literally puts on every day. He has to bring it with him. He even sleeps with it
Aw.
next to his bed in my house. So he loves being a fireman. So he loves this ball of yarn because he picks it up and he like throws it throughout the house and gets it and winds it back up. He just thinks he's a fireman. Well, my mom was over, so that's proof that he's okay and it was not,
You would never do it.
So anyway, he was playing with the ball of yarn. My mom and I were right there in the kitchen just talking and stuff. Well, all of a sudden he comes up to me because in this case, he had put it around his neck. He comes up to me and he's like, Sassy, because he calls me Sassy. And he's like going like this. Well, it is thick. It's like wool, and it's crappy yarn, but it's very thick wool, with nubs in it and everything. So anyway, he's going back and forth like this, and I look and I'm like, Evie, oh my gosh, he had it around his neck. Well, it was not tight. It was not putting any kind of pressure, but because he was doing this, it like gave him a rub burn. And so I was like, oh my goodness. So I took it off and I was like, Evie, we can't, don't do that. That hurts. Well, then I look and it's like totally red and like, so anyway, for days, it was an owie. I mean, it looked like somebody had tried to choke him, and I felt so horrible. Oh my gosh.
But he'd never been crying like he was in pain or anything.
No, I think it just scared him, but it was not putting any pressure because I took it right off of him. But it's because he was rubbing his neck, wondering, what is this on my neck? That it caused the rub burn. But I just felt so bad because for days, like I would take him to the store and I was like, what do people think? This poor kid.
No kidding.
Oh my goodness. So don't leave yarn out and, have kids play with it like a fireman hose.
Just buy him a hose, okay?
I guess just buy him a hose. Break down and buy a hose, because it's safer.
Because who's going to choke themselves with a real hose?
Well, and then good news. So that yarn is now being used. I told my daughter came to me the other day and she said, Mom, I think I want to learn to crochet. And I was like,
oh, yeah.
Are you sure you don't want to learn to knit? And she was like, no, I really want to try crochet. And I was like, okay, awesome.
Yeah.
So she wanted to crochet a blanket. And so I was like, let's use that yarn up. Let's just get it into something so that's
something safer.
Something safer, yes. So I got it out for her and taught her to crochet and she's addicted.
That's awesome.
She's on her second ball now. So it's like this huge cake. It's like Karen cakes or something from Michael's. I know. We'll see if she sticks with it. But she said that, when she used to swim competitively, she said she loved it because it kind of cleared her head. If she was stressed about anything, it just cleared her head. And the other day she was like, Mom, she goes, crochet, it does that same thing for me. She goes, it just really clears my head and I can just, I was like, I know.
Yeah, that's why we do it all the time.
Keeps us sane. And
I never would have said it clears my head because that never really happens, but it is very therapeutic.
Yeah, who knows what she means by that,
Right.
but I think just that being able to focus on something and just not be stressed or
And I think there's something about the rhythm of actually doing it. I mean, you bought me that great book that I haven't read yet about the mind and knitting and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's something in there that talks about that.
Well, and it causes you to have to use both hands and the coordination and stuff. Like at first I was like, man, I don't know if I can teach somebody how to crochet because I'm not a crocheter. I've just done blankets. But
right.
I've never crocheted a hat. So we just watched a bunch of YouTube videos and got her started on a basic crochet blanket. And
I think basic crochet is easy enough. Yeah. It's trying to follow a crochet pattern is hard.
Yes. And we have not tackled that yet. So we'll see how far she takes this.
Good. That's exciting.
But it was exciting.
I wish one of my kids would do that.
It was exciting, yes. Yes.
But that's okay.
That's all right. And it might come later. I mean, who knows if she'll stick with it. So far, she really likes it, and we'll see if she sticks with it. I hope so.
Yeah, that would be fun to have that.
But now it's weird. I'll walk by her room in the morning. She loves to get up early, like way earlier than she needs to for school. And she will sit in her she has a pong chair from IKEA in her bedroom, and it kind of rocks a little bit. But she'll be sitting there with her blanket over her lap, crocheting, watching YouTube. I'm like, oh my gosh, I've created
it's a mini
monster. But it's cute.
Great.
It's fun.
That is fun.
So anyway, that's it. Okay. All right.
Well, that's a much better thing to end on.
Yes. Passing on the crochet.
Rope burns around the neck, and I still have the remnants of a burn here. It's almost gone.
Oh, from Thanksgiving.
Yeah. It's a family tradition that I burn myself on Thanksgiving.
It is. It's
making salad rolls.
Third year in a row.
Really? How do you do that?
Yeah, how do you do that?
Well, I'd made stuffing to take to Nick and Kim's the next day, and I always make a ton. And so I took just a little bit of it and put it in a Pyrex and was baking it for us to have.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And as I was taking it out of the oven, it slipped. It was slipping, and so of course I used my arm to keep it from.
Of course, why not? Yeah.
Because I'd rather burn my arm than clean up shattered glass. Because our floor in the kitchen is tile, and it just is not very forgiving.
Or like last year, I think it was last year we had Thanksgiving, and my sister-in-law put a Pyrex dish on top of our stovetop, and it was on or something, and we didn't realize it, and all of a sudden it exploded. Like shards of glass went everywhere.
That happened to me with the.
It was terrifying.
I put the Pyrex in when I was baking that bread that you used the steam.
Yes.
And it was. I don't remember if I had preheated it, like it was in there, and then I poured the water in, and it just exploded. It was insane.
It was scary, and I cannot believe that nobody got hit with shards of glass. I mean, it was like, it scared the crud out of everybody because it was so loud.
It was an explosion.
Yeah, and then to have glass going everywhere, it was very scary. So none of that happened this year, so that's good. But you still got burned.
And another reason we didn't podcast on Sunday, I'm totally diming you up.
Uh-oh.
She's addicted to something called the British
Bake Off or whatever it's called. I don't even know what it's called. The Great British something. Everybody knows what it is. Yeah, my sister was telling me about it, and I was like, I'm going to check it out. But I said, don't you have to pay for that? And she was like, no, it's on Netflix. And I was like, okay, well, let's go check it out. Oh my gosh, I watched the whole last season in just a couple days.
Well, I told Rebecca, because Rebecca watches a lot of those kinds of things. So I said, hey, have you heard of this thing? And she said, yeah. I go, well, that's why Leslie doesn't want to record today. She goes, well, does she know that's on Netflix? She can watch it whenever.
I know, but I just want to sit on my butt. Well, and for real, the real reason we did the podcast was my husband was like, aren't we going to do something for our anniversary? And I was like, yeah, what do you want to do? Well, he doesn't know what to do. So then he's like, what do you want to do? And I'm like, it'd be nice if you planned something. I don't know what we're going to do. And so we kept vacillating between, are we going to celebrate it Saturday? Are we going to celebrate Sunday? Well, then Saturday we ended up not celebrating it. So then that meant everything had to be done on Sunday. So it was just one of those days where it was like, and then we ended up he took me to the mall and we got perfume.
Okay.
And he was like, you want to go to dinner or something? And I was like, no. I mean, I'm good. I don't know. It was just kind of, usually I care about that stuff, like really care. Like I'm offended if we don't do something special. But this year I was just like, no, I'm good.
Good.
I'm not really hungry.
Good.
I love the perfume. It's awesome. And I was like, what do you want? He was like, nothing. I'm just, I just wanted you to get some perfume. Okay. So
cool.
Yeah, so it was pretty easy. So we ended up not doing anything really great, but I thought maybe we would. And
we don't do anything for ours either. We never have.
Which is sad. Because, I mean, it's something that should be celebrated.
I guess, but we celebrate all year long.
I know. That's right.
It's just not a thing.
We're just in love every day.
Yeah, we're just glad we've made it through this long.
That's right. It's an accomplishment. It is. Yeah. It is. It's awesome.
All right.
Well, we're pushing it.
I know.
Better end it now. Otherwise, we're going to be at 2 hours.
We could. Yeah. Wow. Wow. Yeah. Okay, we're done talking about stuff.
We're not talking anymore.
Nope. Bye.
So our next podcast will be when? Christmas? I don't know what the date is today. 4th, 5th?
4th. 12th, 14th, 15th. Well, it'll be right before Christmas.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
So hopefully
we'll be back.
Hopefully we will be back. No, we will.
Trying to tell me something.
No, I'm not the one that blows you off for some British baking show that you can watch.
And I haven't started the season before. See, I started at the most recent season, so now I'm going to go back. So we'll see if it's as addicting.
Interesting.
Just you get used to the people, and so then you're like, oh, I want that person to win.
Yeah.
And it stresses me out to watch it because I'm not a baker.
Is it kind of like Chopped?
I don't know what that is.
Oh, I used to like Chopped.
Yeah.
I guess we won't get into all that because then we really will go to 2 hours.
We probably will. But but it's funny because like I don't like to bake and I don't want to be like them. So I watch them because I'm fascinated by the stress they go through, and it stresses me out for them. But I love what they produce, and it's beautiful, and it blows my mind. But it's not tempting at all for me to want to bake. Because I do not. Yeah, if I could eat out every meal for the rest of my life, I'd be good with that. So,
well, yeah. Or have someone come in and prepare meals.
Yeah, I just have zero desire to be like a baker or a cook, somebody that cooks all the time. So it's just funny that I like the show. I didn't think I'd like it as much.
That's weird.
But it's just, I think their stress makes me go, it's like, it's kind of addicting to watch other people be stressed about stuff.
That's weird.
It's morbid. I know.
I think that's kind of. But who am I to
weird.
talk? I like to watch people getting killed.
That's
so
right.
really, who's the dark horse?
That's right.
Or let's just point out that you're just as twisted as I am, just
Maybe
on a
just
different,
in a different way, a different level.
Yeah. Let's
That
end
must
with
be
that.
what it is. Okay.
We're both messed up.
We're both messed up.
And you guys are too, because you're with us.
You're watching us, so obviously
Exactly.
you're a little messed up too.
Totally. Maybe you should start watching the Great British Bake Off, and then
That's
you'll.
right.
Yeah.
And the way they talk is so beautiful.
I do like to hear how
so
they
it's
talk.
that too.
Yeah.
It's that too. And the one judge with the blue eyes, he's pretty good looking for an older
Well,
guy.
you didn't mention that.
Well, I don't know what his name is. I don't remember, but he just has really nice blue eyes. So it
Okay.
makes you kind of go, oh, he's got nice blue eyes. But
Does he have anything else nice
He's not
about
Jude Law, but he's got
I
nice
did
blue
look
eyes.
him up after our last
Isn't he
episode.
cute?
He is, but I definitely like Tom Hardy better.
Okay, good. We won't be fighting over the same guy.
Right.
Ever. So
Ever.
that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Probably wasn't going to happen anyway. But you never know what tomorrow's going to bring.
That's right.
You just don't know.
Anyway.
All right, well, have a great couple weeks.
Yep.
Thanks for joining us.
Yep.
Get a hold of us if you win something.
That's right. Or if you've won something in the past, because we're going to redraw next time.
We totally are.
If you don't claim it.
This is your fair warning.
Your final warning.
Your final warning.
Yeah, final
Ooh,
warning.
that sounds so ominous.
Yes.
Final warning.
Final warning. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
If we didn't make 2-hour podcasts, people would probably find out their winners a little bit sooner.
You probably can't make it the whole way. Like, I give up. It ain't
Yep.
worth it.
Nope, done. Whatever that was.
All
All right.
That's
Well,
funny.
we'll see you guys in a couple
Yep.
weeks.
Yep.
And on it. Oh, and I started trying to post on Facebook again on our Naughty
I
Knitwits
saw
page.
that. Good for you.
I'm
Good
giving
for
it the old
you.
college try.
Good
Just
for
one
you.
one more try.
I'm so proud of you.
Because some people still use Facebook.
I know. I scroll, but I don't. Or I troll. Maybe it's trolling.
I don't know.
I'm not on there very often.
The only I went back to it to try to give this one more try, but mostly because Nick and Kim do not post on Instagram very much.
Oh, bummer.
And so all these pictures of the baby and Tony I miss out on.
Oh, sad.
And so I got on there just basically so I could, and I do have friends on there that aren't on Instagram.
Yeah. That's
But-
kind of why I stay on it. It's like
I unfriended a bunch of people, not to be mean, but I really just wanted to cut it right down
tailor
to
it down.
exactly.
Exactly what you want to see.
And I used to follow a lot of different groups, and I unfollowed all of those. And I don't need to see every Italian Greyhound that's in
Right.
Europe. I
You
just
don't?
no.
Okay. All right. What about Chihuahuas, though?
Yeah, Chihuahuas are cute. But anyway, so if you're not on Facebook, or if you are a Facebook user and you didn't know that we had this really awesome Naughty Knitwits page,
Yeah.
that sits idle for months and months
That's
at
right.
a time.
And nobody posts anything.
Yeah.
I'll try to post things on there.
And if not, then I'll just shut it down. It's just, I feel bad having it and not doing anything with it. It's like, what's the point?
Well, it's not like it costs us anything.
That's true. It's not hurting anyone. Our Facebook page does not hurt anyone.
That's right. That we know of.
The face might hurt someone.
Yeah. That's right.
Okay, that's enough bad jokes or whatever it was.
And
but look, we've drowned it out to almost 2. We can leave with a good conscience now. Yes.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so we're not going to keep talking.
Oh, well, we could. What else do you want to talk about?
I don't know.
No, we're done.
Nothing to talk about.
I think we're done.
Yeah,
so go check out our stuff that we talked about.
I have to pick up my daughter in about 20 minutes. So.
Well, I think it's a little more than 20 minutes away, so...
Well, no, I have to leave in about 20 minutes. So I have to go to the bathroom because the tea is now, making me have to go
Well,
pee,
final straw. I mean, when Leslie has to pee, it's time to go.
It's time to go. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm wearing tight tights, too, so it's, the pressure's on.
Okay, goodbye. We're going to go now.